Big stretch.
Big stretch.
Oh, we're stretching. Hang on a second. Yep, there we go. That's ow. I think
Don't break yourself.
I think I stretched too much. Ow.
Hey there, Green Wolves.
Hey, Green Wolf.
Put the announcement up.
Yep, gotta do that.
Yep. I
Green
suppose that
Wolves.
is the end of Brave and Tabletop.
Blur that microphone.
Oh, did Brave crash on you again?
It said, we've encountered a fatal error from which we cannot recover. So take your insistence on using Brave as a client for accessing Roll20. Write out your detailed plan for using it like that on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Fold it into eighths, dip it in canola oil, and shove it up your ass.
Okay, then.
I forget what that's from, but I know it's a reference.
Yeah, I'm about to say a rather detailed way to say fuck off.
I mean, I'm technically still using Brave, but it might also be because you're on a laptop.
Hey, Taika.
Laptops are funky sometimes.
Hey, Taika.
I'm looking forward to getting my computer back when I can.
Yeah. We have 2 people on laptops now.
Oh no.
It's me and Artemis.
Me and RT. You know, that
No.
brings up a good question. Has Artemis ever considered owning a tea shop?
No.
I get a tea shop.
I mean,
Because RT.
maybe like one of those Greek-style bathhouses, because every person within Artemis's family is named after some sort of Greek god. We have Aphrodite, Artemis, and then everyone else that comes after. And of course, Apollo
Fair.
continues the tradition, not because he intended to.
Accidentally explained what?
Accidentally a Greek reference.
More like-
That's more mythology.
Hmm?
It's more mythology in general.
So we will wait until we're 5 minutes in. Same with last session, we don't have your notes this session. But
It's really awkward to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go on. Go on.
Just saying, it's really awkward to try and write a journal in media res.
What in the world is going on in the living room? I just heard my parents going yum 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 yum.
Well, your parents or a dog?
Yeah, they were doing that toward the dogs. I don't know what they were doing.
Oh lord.
I do
Antac
that kind of
vacuum.
stuff to my dogs all the time, where I just go like, because
No, like, they
one
were
of my dogs has a specific quirk where he's really sensitive along his cheeks. So if you ever rub him there, he'll like curl up his lips so that it looks like he's growling, but you know he is absolutely enjoying what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's ticklish or something. He also does that whenever he gets very, very excited. He's a very sweet dog, but I'd be very nervous about bringing him around Hallie for exactly that reason.
Just to avoid causing a fright.
I mean, there's that. Hallie had a very bad run-in with dogs, and it kind of sets her off if she's ever around dogs that she doesn't absolutely trust. So, Chase, Mako's dog, is a huge exception to that.
That's fair.
Well, granted, Chase is so sweet. You could. He's just very sweet.
We are about 5 minutes in. I have a little thing to show for people on watching the stream. The players can already see it since I have my video up, but I have finally finished setting up a proper dice setup, so I can bring it up whenever I need to. Just like that. So, if Roll20 decides to screw up with the dice again, I can turn the best tray on and roll from there. Oh. Are we ready to get into session?
Say, ta-da.
We are now into session 41, and we transition back to the town where we were.
Oh boy.
In the middle of kicking the shit out of people.
Were.
You say in the middle of kicking the shit out of people. I say in the middle of getting blue balled. What? I wanted them dead.
We get it.
So, so after Engel and Arbel, Elmar left, the team is left with the 4 dead zealots where the battle happened. And as they're doing this, these guys come in, and Araya is just looking over Artemis after the battle, trying to make sure he's okay.
Apollo is nosing over there too.
Artie slowly tries and pull. Artie slowly pulls himself back to his feet and shakes off the moment of weakness. I'm fine, really. I'm fine.
Artie, I think we need to get you inside.
As much as I would like to take these people to task, Dad, I don't want to lose you. Not today.
Apollo, really. I'm more. Sorry, it's taking. Roll20 is taking a little bit of time to load. Dear. Just. Let's get you looked over at least. You haven't frozen up like that before.
This battle definitely would not have done anything good for you. Lacey, Umbrio, Serenity, can you take Artemis and Moria to the place building manor?
Sure, as long as if we have a medic right here.
I think you will be needed in the field if any more of these people come in. Lacey just goes over and noses Artemis' side.
All right. Fine. And with that, Artie and Mario will meander on. Stop grouping them. Meander on off. There we go. To the manor. Being on laptop is
Yeah.
It's funky, yeah.
I'll drag him over to make it easier
Yeah.
for you.
sure.
There's still some fighting going on the south side of town. Eclipse,
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna sweep that way.
Were all 4 of these Pokemon hopped up on Gigas? They've not moved since they fainted.
That seems to be the case.
I don't think they've breathed since they fainted.
Criminy.
Yep.
Something nasty.
Hmm?
Radrock's head is darting around.
You.
Apollo, where did you say the fighting was? Cause we have something nasty coming.
It's on the south side of town. They got a lot of people there, but they could use a few other people to try and turn the tide.
Why is it suddenly dark?
No.
Oh no!
No.
God,
Not
no.
right now.
Oh. God damn.
You gotta be shitting me. Where's it at?
It's not dark enough for them to be here, is it?
Look,
They have a
we
lot
should
more
be
light to
sticking
deal
where
with
the
this
fighting
time.
was. Well, fuck,
There he
it's
is.
come for us.
Oh, there it is.
Nope.
Oh, okay then, I am wrong.
Levi, keep your distance. Use ranged attacks only. Everyone else, form perimeter in front of them.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Why even strike?
Wherever the heck it is, I don't know.
Don't roll because I need to fix this. There we go.
Do we just keep the ones from
Yeah.
before, or okay?
I just
You'll
need
just
to
need to-
refresh it.
Yeah, you'll just need to remove RD and Moria.
As for these 5,
All have an initiative.
so with that, Araya makes the first move. Pop out his sheet. Thank you. And Araya turns to the closest one to him. Actually, you know what? Do more damage.
Big pass.
Or not. Faster. If it does that again, I'm rolling a live d20.
Figure. In that case, let me open up with this. Does that go off? Come on, dang it.
Alright, we're rolling live. That is an 8. Which one are you targeting?
It's burst 2. Or burst, or close burst. Go to hit.
Asian. Yeah, it hits both of them.
Okay.
Alright, so that is 58.
You go to end your turn by taking like a step up or down. Excellent, thank you.
58. I need to check that actually.
Check what?
Check type chart. That is poison.
I don't remember Necrozma's type.
I do.
Just pure. Oh, it's pure psychic. Fuck me.
It is not resisted.
That one never makes sense to me.
I would have thought it had dark typing in there somewhere because it's literally the walking shadow.
Apparently it's because it's like Prism Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even though
Necrozma is the Pokemon of light.
Even though it's like the light consuming Pokemon that makes shadows.
Better.
Or where there is absence of light.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With that, that'll poke both of them. Agile this. Or here. Wow, the growth was slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because it's no longer in a dark room.
True facts.
It is no longer pitch black.
True facts.
Oh, I'm gonna have to adjust that manually.
Oh, I forgot to do the what's. Damn it. Oh well.
Apollo.
It's the first fucking few minutes. I'm still getting another. Blah, 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 blah.
Alright. Apollo goes down here, comes across, and is going to hit this claw right here with Night Slash. And he's got flanking on this.
Mm-hmm. Roll
Check
for crit.
crit.
There it is.
Nice work.
15. So
74 damage, and he is going to pass straight through here and land over here. And I'm going to have him...
Yep. Also, if I pass turn, you can still roll it as long as you do it before the next action I take. So don't freak out if I pass turn and you haven't done it yet. So this claw targets the closest one to it. With
Sheesh.
and now that it is his turn, why did that not show?
Apparently it's empty.
It is not empty.
Huh.
Weird.
And I'm going to show one of its other abilities, see if it does.
Well, that works.
I guess I need to refill that.
Weird.
I am not dealing with your shit. Fuck off, roll 20.
Oh, he still has that. Okay.
Yep.
And with that,
Out of character, how damaged is this claw right here?
this one. It looks fairly beaten up, but it's definitely still going. So with that, this one targets caster with... Okay, what is wrong with Necros's character sheet? I'm just gonna duplicate this. I'm not dealing with this. Duplicate, create a new character sheet. Now, as I said, it is targeting caster.
Oh no. Castor, did you want to get a light screen out of that?
Yeah, that would help.
Okay, it comes. So, got one left. Ooh, didn't really do much, did it?
And now the right leg. The right arm. No? Right leg. Which one is that?
Left.
Over on the turn order, it's a
Yeah.
yellow box around it.
So this one also targets the one closest to it.
Oh, okay.
That defense, Jesus. So
Just
you
gonna-
take 1 damage.
Yeah.
And Levi.
Do you want me to be keeping track of that?
Levi's kind of on the floor dying right now. So I'm gonna
The movie is
Just-
looking at you,
huh?
by the way. He is looking to you. He knows he's going to try and do something, but he can't do it yet.
Gonna pop that. And pop that, and I'm not sure where it even moved from here.
Somewhere that's not close by 3 of them, I guess.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, let's go there. Nope, that was. There we go. He does not heal 10.
Mm-hmm. That'll be.
Okay, so question: which one of you two is actually the most hurt? Like,
I'll be fine.
You're fine.
Perfectly fine.
I'm gonna turn Harzat up because I can barely hear him.
Okay.
Are you like away from the mic or something?
No, I'm right here.
Okay. Yeah, I needed to
Okay.
turn you up as well.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm debating on what to use at this very moment. So, I think my best bet right now would either be using Stealth Rock or try and heal somebody. Because right now I'm not entirely sure what your 2 HP values are. Like
To be
how healthy-
vague, Levi went from looking like he was about to die to better. Just less in pain, but better.
Right. I'm gonna risk it then. I will go ahead with the stealth rock option. That will be putting them. Let's see.
And with that, this one moves. So this one target.
Doesn't Stealth Rock immediately proc because it moved?
If it moves within 10 meters of, yeah.
It moved after the before the Stealth Rocks were procced.
Fair.
Technically, a body part can move on the turn of any other body part.
Oh, okay.
So this one targets these three. It will get hit by Stealth Rock, misses Apollo, and hits Uriah, and is now above the building.
The super effect. Oh, right. Psychic Dirt. Adios, Doi.
And
Oof.
22. And it misses Apollo, taking a tick.
It took 2 ticks in one go. Ah,
Yep. So that goes away.
Wait.
What's up, Apollo?
I didn't say anything.
So this one moves. And also targets the one closest to it. And misses. Now, with that, you can see 2 birds coming in from over here. As Wicentia charges to attack Necrozma. It sees the extra company and decides to take off into the sky.
oh, and he ran off.
That's
Yeah.
probably for the best.
We're not letting it get away. Damn it. Guys, can you trust us?
On what?
Trust you how?
Oh, oops. That was not supposed to happen.
What?
We're gonna go after it. Hello.
Be safe. All right.
You're coming with.
All right then.
Get on.
Apollo jumps on top of Uriah. Let's go.
Hey,
And
mine.
these two look at the others.
Alright, I'll get on the same one with you, Louie. You might as well try that thing again.
Yeah, fair enough. It seems like it'd be the best option at this point.
A character, should I align my initiative with Araya? So that
There will
You get-
actually be a specific rule set for this battle.
okay.
I'm sad. That was a waste of a stealth rock.
I mean, you did
Well,
hit it once.
Yeah,
Okay.
got hit once at least.
So, are the others gonna get on the birds?
Should Levi be joining us?
Mm-hmm.
Caster X is a good question.
He's the one it's after.
Up to you if you're gonna join them.
On one hand, every turn I die a little bit. On the other hand, I'm not leaving my team behind. Sure.
Fine, but you're going solo in case you need to dip out. We're trading.
Fair enough.
I'll try to attend to the wounds as we go.
Can we do like any like healing or anything before we take off?
Yeah.
Kind of like use an item.
Is-
Okay.
You can use them while they're going off to this guy. So one
Like-
item.
According to the ability I have, I'm able to use it
Yep.
during free movement. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it on caster.
Don't.
Don't? Okay.
'Cause I
we'll
still-
do it on Levi then. Hey, Levi, could you pull yourself off a trail real quick? I'm not sure if it's obscuring you. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
feel that. We're good.
And I will reset the characters on here so that their hit points are reset.
Wait, sorry, what was that about hit points reset?
The other map doesn't have the hit points updated on the tokens.
Still have Kofivi. Half.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I completely forgot you had coffee still.
114 times 26. Is it round up or round down?
Round down.
Oh, I would have had 69. I would have added 69. 68. Plus 68.
Everyone done with their preparation?
Shit. I had 32.
Will I be able to use a move as preparatory or no?
Not at this time.
Okay.
What's
Nothing
the
to do then?
what's the pumped up icon again?
The little strong man.
There we go.
I'll have to
And
apply.
And that-
what we need is an icon of Trevor.
True.
So Caster, remember your token markers.
Uh,
So 5 Dynamax. 1
Yeah, I'm just gonna copy your token.
sure. That'll work.
Copy you to the other map.
You want to copy my token as well?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
I have to transition back and forth between maps.
Oh,
That's
right. Badrock, do you have anything for healing yourself? Because I do have a spare super potion in my bag.
I had the coffee, but I'm saving that.
Okay, fair enough.
Copy both of you. So with that, you get on the 3 flying Pokemon and take off into the sky.
Oh,
Suddenly we're on trail.
Aluvi, swap places with me.
Yeah, that'll work.
and I think wasn't Caster on the
All right.
Raya.
right?
Apollo. Araya picked up Apollo, I think.
Oh, all right. I can only carry one person. Okay.
Fair enough.
So, with
Okay.
that, battles in the sky have limited mobility options. Araya, Licentia, and Trell act as mounts while in the sky and have the telekinetic ability. Specific actions may be taken in these situations. Each player can jump from their mount with their overland movement range to do a melee attack. Ranged attacks can be used from their mount if the conditions are met. At the end of each player's turn, they can remain on a large Pokemon that they went to, or be brought back to their designated mount as free action. If a mount's hit points fall to 0, all players on that mount are out of the battle until revived. Be mindful of your mount's hit points.
Interesting.
Yo, we learned homing attack?
It's a Sonic Adventures homing attack.
Yeah!
I'm down.
Look at this background to tell me this isn't just the Sonic Heroes final boss fight.
I mean, fair enough.
Heroes here.
So we will be re-rolling initiative at this point.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okey-dokey.
So I lost the agile.
You can do a tick up when you roll it.
Well then,
Okay, thank
Pumped
you.
up. Sorry. Pumped up is crit range +2?
+1.
yeah.
+1? Okay, +1.
There we go.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I'm not gonna tweak it on my rolls. We can just remember it for this fight.
Yeah. Did you do your tick up, Patrick?
Yep.
And with that, Apollo can make the first move.
All right. So, just to make sure I'm clarifying what it is I'm capable of doing, will I be able to reach this leg with this limb right here with a dark slash?
Your movement starts from the spot after your mount, so you can do your overland and then attack.
And basically, you just get yeeted back onto your mount, basically.
You cannot, however, do pass while in the sky.
All right. So Apollo flies in with Araya, leaps off his back, lands a spectacular Night Slash against this guy with the force of gravity coming in behind him. Rebounding off the hit, lands back on Araya's back. Nice.
And Araya also pulls you back along with it, so that is...
I do have one quick question.
What's that?
Like, since we're all in the same mount, do we technically count as being adjacent to each other? Or would I have to put, like, my token between, like, Caster and Aluvi to technically be adjacent for this fight?
For your barrier, you are adjacent.
Okay. Thank you.
Also, in case anyone has any questions on why Araya can do this with Apollo,
Miracle Eye.
Caster.
Okay. Don't have any good melee moves, so instead, my best option would probably be
You still got Toxic?
yes. Let me check the range on that.
You can do a jump and do it from the air if you're too far from the mount.
Look, sometimes you just gotta 4, 5.
Yes, go Murgle on it.
6. So I would only need to move back to the mouse. 1, 2, 3. Status. Let me scroll the map, please. Thank you. It's on the main one.
Yep, badly poisoned.
Badly poisoned, yeah. And give me a moment. I'm going to use the restroom. And if people use moves, I want to actually potentially use the buff rather. So
Understood.
We can
Sorry,
take
give
it
me a
quick. You're good. So how are we liking this fight so far?
I'm curious of something.
Mhm.
If an attack were to be going after a mount and you're on said mount, are you able to intercept it, or do they have to take that hit?
Nope. You won't be able to take attacks for mounts.
Okay, fair enough. Just checking that, being sure.
And mounts only move on their turns, right?
Seems that way, yeah.
Damn it.
I am getting static and I'm very loud, Greenwood says. That's weird.
That's concerning.
I just moved my mic away from myself, maybe that's better.
It sounds fine on stream. Let's see.
Should Padrock have a couple of injuries?
Did you go below half health?
With that hit, yes.
If you have injuries on your sheet, then you would have a minor token.
Sorry, what did you say, Glacy?
If you have injuries on your sheet, then you should have them on your token.
That's because I didn't get brought up with the hit, so.
Let's see.
Mhm.
Do we need to have enough movement to move back?
No.
So we
Yeah,
can just
you'll-
move up and then just take the free action to move back to the mount?
Yeah, you'll basically get pulled back with telekinesis, basically.
You basically get rescued.
Perfect. Good, so we can't fall out of the sky. Good. That's what I want to make sure of.
Token's HP bar got disconnected from the sheet's HP bar.
Ow?
Refresh.
I'll just put your that work?
What?
Hmm?
Oh. It's loading. Roll 20, why are you loading it zoomed in?
No, your token's not loading hit points, it's loading nonsense.
Nonsense.
I return.
Hey,
Okay. 32. There we go.
it is now Caster's turn.
No, I just took my turn.
Or, Paddock, yeah.
And character sheet back up. This is going to be another Agile 1. And he's going to look down to. It was Lycenta, right?
Lycentia, yeah.
Yeah. Gonna look down to her and say,
Yeah.
"Look, bring us in closer. Bring us in line."
Bring us closer. I want to hit them with my stick.
Even on a 10? That misses?
Which one are you targeting?
I was targeting this one.
Show evasion.
The evasion is 9.
I check something real quick.
Is it still using the old super duper values?
Yeah, I think that might be the problem. So this should hit.
I was a little concerned there. I was like, wait, that missed?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, their evasion is still +6. Edit that real quick. You're
Hey,
normal.
Luby, you ready for a combo attack next turn?
I am going to prep myself for that, actually.
And now you're normal. There we go. So you're targeting this one?
Yep. And I was hoping to have the push. Oh, wait, that's
Psybeam.
crap. I clicked the wrong one, but don't worry about it.
Which also doesn't work on in flight battles.
Hmm.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
Making sure that did hit, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Carries 11. And now for Raya. So, targeting this one. Going live die. 17. I need to.
Leg.
Levi.
So Levi's just looking at this thing, trying to figure out what he can do from on the back of the trail. It's just looks down the trail, looks up in the crowds, and just shakes his head. I know you said don't get close. I'm getting close. And just looks down the trail like, look, I know we had a hard start in the past, but I'm gonna trust you, and I need you to trust me, okay?
Let's just get this done.
Hell yeah. Levi just jumps off. 4, 5, 7. Jumps to right about here.
Oh,
And as he's flying through the sky,
Go on.
As he's flying through the sky, you can see electricity starting to gather before. Oh, targeting wasn't on. That's okay. Basically launching a discharge.
He is the bomb.
I keep forgetting to do the damn macro.
Flurp.
I thought you were going to go for your other burst move.
Just this felt more appropriate.
Fair. Fair.
And with that, Levi does it. He just starts slowly falling and descending back before eventually ending back up on top of Trell.
And with that,
So the other one, this kind of angle, or if we can go for it this kind, because that's what our movement capabilities do. That should work.
and your ranged attacks are as if you are the mount, so they go from the edge of the mount to the target.
One.
And Licentia targets the left leg with
Oh. Ooh.
Low roll.
High defense.
High special defense at that.
Yeah, that was 2 1s. Holy crap.
Yeah, I looked at that. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Snake eyes.
So Trill targeting the left claw. Actually, no. He doesn't target the left claw. He targets right here.
Is that a twister I smell?
Yep.
Yeah, it is a twister.
It had to be either Twister or Hurricane. Does this count as airborne?
Yes.
This do be airborne.
So the damage base would be 8 instead.
8. 1, 4. Reroll that then. I'll take that 20.
We'll take the 20.
Okay.
And they're flinched. Smile.
You spin me right round, baby.
Come on, click the hit points. 46.
Oh, the arms and the legs have more defense than the actual body? Interesting.
This leg. Targets Soraya. And misses the fuck. So that is 1 tick of damage.
Was it
I'm not-
intentional? Good.
Please. Go ahead.
Was it intentional that all of the burbs are psychic types?
Yeah,
Yes.
most likely.
Yeah. Telekinesis go burr.
Telekinesis go car. Thank you very much.
Where? All we need is
We-
like all we need is like a fucking Galarian Articuno.
The superhero we never asked for, but we always needed.
True.
I am so sorry, you two. All of you.
I thought he was flinched.
I am less sorry.
Wait, what?
Bullet dodged.
Love you.
For now.
Okay, so in preparation to what he knows is coming.
Yep.
Gonna boost his
Choice.
damage up a little bit, and yeah.
That one's flinched. That one is not. This one also targets Soraya. This one is flinched, and now Apollo.
Apollo again goes out here and uses a good old trusty slishy slash. Alright, no crit, but still a good hit. Let's see.
Slash is EOT?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Weird.
That's
It
part of
hits
the reason
hard.
why I know, wait, okay, yeah, so it's 70 damage total against that 40.
And Caster.
Okay. Close burst 2. Is close burst? I'm just moving here for a demonstration. Is it one to? Or, sorry.
Close
Is
blast.
Close blast
check.
is a number of tiles in front of you.
Kind of like that. I
No,
think.
that's a cone. Yeah.
Okay. So Coast Blast would be the 3x2.
It depends on what's the close blast range.
Close Blast 2.
It'd be something like
Yeah.
this.
That would be it.
So basically, just a cube.
The 2x2.
Just a
no,
2x2.
2x2.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Let me think. I'm trying to optimize here. In that case,
Oops.
where's the delete? There we go.
Pointer.
I had to find the delete button on this keyboard. Sorry.
It's either that or Control Z.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't? Oh.
Not for those, no. Caster's gonna zip on over here. And then do this again.
Give him a good old perker
That
sploosh.
first time.
This is on the Pete. Should I roll again for the
No.
the claw?
first.
Okay. He's gonna explode again. You can blow up
Explode?
twice. You gonna explode twice?
Explodes it poisonously.
Yes.
Gotta be so toxic.
And Padrock.
All right.
Aluvi does nod to you now.
Radrock steps forward to Luby. Fire around his staff, forming halos as he begins to charge up, taking aim at this giant beast, standing side by side with the Luby. Araya? Scorching Ray.
Now, hold up. Hold up. I want. Do they need the both? Do they need the boost?
One.
I don't think it would help, because
No, it wouldn't.
like if their evasion is more than one. Besides, it has smite.
More than two. No, if their evasion's like 3. No, if their evasion is higher than 3, it wouldn't work. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely higher.
understood.
This is twice now we've gotten like a really bad roll with this, but all the same.
This is also the
Look,
second
this
time
is
you
why-
use it on the dark one.
I mean, this is why you give big moves like this smite.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All the same though, this is going to hurt at least a little bit more. Look at that.
Wouldn't that be resisted one step?
It is resisted one step.
Yep.
But we'll do that in a moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you see, Daka.
Then again, it does make sense because they're both they're both kind of out of practice for using this in actual stress of combat. So it kind of makes sense that they don't get the best benefit out of it just yet.
It was still a good hit.
Yeah, it's still a very good hit. It's 95 damage between the two.
Araya targeting this one. Misses. Levi.
Would you? I was gonna ask if you want me to buff the light burst to hit.
Let's see. Evasion. It still wouldn't work.
Damn. Still a dodgy motherfucker, ain't you? Oh, second verse, same as the first. Hop off the back. Move into place. Hey, better. Sweep. Okay.
Which one were you targeting?
I targeted the hand because it wasn't in front of my sheet. But I was using Breaking Sweat to hit all three of these.
It does hit this one.
It hits the head.
He can't use Polarity Shift on that, can he?
No,
Nope.
only ranged moves.
Doesn't hit the leg or the hand.
Nope.
Ah,
Hit the body, which at least there's that.
And now Lysentia. Getting the idea that something bad might possibly be coming. Instead, flies over here.
Oh.
Before charging up a powerful blast of wind.
Arrow blast.
Yeah, there it is. And it was an even number.
Oh,
Even number crits.
mhm.
Hey, yo.
It's all three of them.
Oh, because the line is based on the size of the pokey.
Yep.
Yep.
That is 94, 1.
That's a lot of damage.
That's why it's a daily move.
And now Trell. Trell takes a swipe to this one.
Ow.
I assure you, Levi's hanging on for dear life during aerial ace.
Oh no!
Meow. Ah!
It's like, what are you doing? Oh, God! Ah!
So this one targets Apollo.
I'm mildly inconvenienced. Have you already taken the damage off, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
the HP bars aren't correctly calculating what's been dealt visually, at least not from visual. But it does, like the HP does change.
Alright, so this one having less of a target targets towards here.
Uh
uh-oh.
oh.
Whoa!
My
Oh,
thing
no.
doesn't work online, does it?
Nope.
Ah.
I am so sorry, guys.
Ouch. I'm burning a light screen, but it's only going to work on one person.
Wait, Lacey.
Hmm?
Let Harzeth figure out who they want a white screen.
Well, no, that's just it. We need to figure out how much damage is being dealt here. The light screen is
Which
probably
that
going to
should
go to
have
the
been not very effective on Lysentia. I just didn't put the message. So
Caster is going to get killed if this thing hits him.
I am, in fact, going to get deleted.
60. Yeah, the light screen's
Gonna
probably
be-
going to go to Caster and that. Yep.
Yep!
Like that'll 100 to 0 me through the light screen, I think.
Yeah, let's see what the damage would have been.
Well, we'll make sure you don't die.
Yeah. 60 less, but youch.
Are you gonna burn it?
Yeah, it's gonna have to
Um,
be. Will it actually kill him?
It will not kill him.
It won't. You have to hit negative 200%. I mean, unless we're doing it by Rise rules, where it's only like negative.
Nope. It's negative 200.
Yeah,
and that
no,
was the
there's-
thing that spooked us with Stella in the station.
Mm.
Oh, even if I light screen this, I am getting KO'd by this too. Ow.
Would it just be...
With light screen, it would be.
Okay, let's put it this way: is there anybody that survives if we
I
use
would-
light screen?
If I use light screen, I would survive.
There
One of
you
y'all
go.
need to- Oh, go ahead.
Well, Fuck. You're making it this hard for me. For the sake of it, I think Padrock is likely going to... Would he actually survive?
I get knocked out, but I have tiny Rosira seeds.
Okay. So, I'm going to use it myself for the sake of item preservation. But this is most definitely going to hurt.
Just 2 injuries. I had the injury for taking half health from an earlier hit,
Okay.
so I'm at 4 injuries.
Alright.
So, I'm at 73 health, so minus 49, I would survive.
And on caster.
Um...
No, that sounds accurate.
Ouch.
So I'm up to 5 injuries.
I'll go ahead and put down my HP.
Let me add those injuries to the sheet.
I think my turn's going to be used on using a reviver seed on someone here, aren't it?
Well, they can pop their own reviver seed as a free action if they have it equipped. Otherwise,
I do not have
it's
it.
their turn.
Yeah, but unfortunately I have the charcoals that's not equipped.
So you
So
can
does
use
that
one on
mean-
them, or you can have them use
Oh
it.
wait, I
Oh.
can't
Go on, Patrick.
because
I was just going to ask, since I have the charcoals held item instead of a reviver seed, does that mean it's going to take an action for me to use one on my turn, or how does
Yeah.
that work?
It would be a standard action.
Okay.
so I actually can't make an action because we used Scorching Spear last turn, so that would have
did.
consumed the turn. Ow! All the same.
I think your numbers do still remain after you faint, Master. You just can't use them while you're unconscious.
Right.
So, this one targeting Trell. There's a big old miss.
Yeah, that's the last thing we need.
This one targets Apollo. So that is 35.
Is that half effective? Yeah.
Yeah, cast
Okay.
it. So this one targets Levi.
What in the...
Fuck's sake.
How many crits you gonna take, Necrozma?
Yes.
He was upset that he got flinched.
What I'm hearing is Necrozma is built like an Absol.
So
I'm
3 turns have now passed. And the Necrozma opens up a wormhole in the sky. Before pooping in.
The toxic damage wouldn't have done much, I don't think.
It is badly
I
poisoned.
will
It-
actually calculate that.
Yeah, it does incremental damage over time.
The combat just don't last long enough.
No. Like,
Wait,
badly
Lacey.
poisoned is very strong, but it has
It
to
just-
have time.
It takes too long to ramp up, yeah.
Lacey.
What's up?
Is that 3 turns in the sky or 3 turns for the whole battle?
3 turns total. It was 2 turns in the sky and 1 on the ground.
Okay, so I'm at 33 health because 6.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
We were so focused on the actual.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize I lost 20 points of damage from just existing.
Ow.
So, Necrozma opens up a wormhole in the sky, disappears into it, and Levi's marks stop glowing. And the atmosphere finally settles down.
Cynthia, we should probably get down. I need to treat these two. It's bad.
I can see that.
Are all my bones still inside?
Yeah, for the most part.
So, with that, 3 go down, take the party with them.
What do you mean, most part?
Aster's passed the fuck out.
After taking 100,
Follows
181 damage.
immediately by Caster's side. Hey, Caster, stay with me. Hey, dynamic lighting, turn the fuck on, please.
I needed to contain myself for a moment, sorry.
This is the broken token again.
Yeah. For some reason, your token wasn't bound to your hit points.
Weird. I'm going.
There
to
we
pick-
go.
I'm going to pick up Padrock and set him beside Caster, so he can, treat them equally.
Everyone is treated equally. These motherfuckers get telekinesis over here.
It's like you're littering the battlefield. Get out of here.
And Araya looks over Caster and Padrock and the rest of the team after they land. Shit. We're gonna need a lot more medical treatment. And he then glows. And while this won't quite revive them, it will still.
50%.
You can mark 50% back up here on your hit points where you're still knocked out until you take a revive.
Oh, so plus 40.
Of current or like the uninjured max?
Max. Total max.
Let me see.
Yeah. It's
For
at the
funds.
Yeah, it's at the HP marker. It should say right there.
So I'd still have to spend a reviver seat to walk around for the town session.
You'll be carried off to a clinic to be revived.
Even with that, I'd still be at like -20.
I am so sorry for that.
Caster, I have a solution.
You know the gif of Cell getting fucking deleted by the father son Kamehameha? That was Caster.
Just like no. Ah!
Yep, I can see it. Levi just looks over to Lou's like, I can pick up one of them and take him over to the clinic.
I think we're gonna need to take both of them. Yes.
I'll take one, you get the other.
I'll help out.
That works too.
Araya goes down and picks up Castor, taking him on his back.
Levi is just going to carefully pick up Padrock, stick included, and carry them over to Lysynthia.
I will also put all of you on the front of the layer.
As Levi carries him, the stick would probably feel a little light, as if it was being held up by something that Levi can't see.
Also, stop moving so I can highlight all of you. Because the highlight
Okay.
deletes when you move there.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Alright.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can go on.
And thus I move Padrock from the flower patch to Lysynthia. Gently, of course.
Oh, you know what? That's something I forgot. Hang on a minute. Boop.
All right, that part 2. Forgot to add that again.
I'll move these two up here. You're there. You're over there. Jericho will remain at the clinic. And then drag these two up. Sorry, I'm moving a lot of tokens around.
Take your time.
No worries.
So, you all go over here. Where's Chester? Right there. Alright, and with that, the team is taken to the manor. And a few minutes later, Anak, Zane, and Celine and Elizabeth arrive to treat the wounded.
Can I can leave Jericho in there if you want me to.
Jericho's gonna remain at the clinic to deal with Rhea and Restuel, because someone needs to be there.
This is true.
Out of character, my brain was like, what's Adele doing here?
Wrong breaks in.
That's not pink enough. And it doesn't have hearts.
Or fairy wings.
They have to be related to me to have a heart. In this timeline. Thinking emoji.
Oh no.
Don't think into it too hard.
So, Anak, Zane, and Elizabeth are currently treating the injured Pokemon, as well as also dealing with Artemis. And what does the team do?
We were not ready
Artemis,
for that fight.
and actually, Apollo is just glued to Castor's side right now. Just head on the couch.
Apollo, I think I speak for all of us when I say we were still not ready to fight that thing.
Will we ever be?
I want to believe we will eventually.
We'll be ready. It's just... I mean, we did better than we did last time.
There is that. That particular claw that I was getting at. I got a few good hits in, and I was about ready to seal the deal on that thing. There were cracks on that thing's side.
I gave a good hit to the face a couple times, but those claws are still dodgy as heck.
Paul lifts his head up and looks over at Levi for a few moments before speaking. Levi,
Yeah?
you're getting a lot stronger.
Still no closer to my goals, but thank you.
Luffy stands up from where he's knelt down, kind of winces a little bit as if he just had sharp pain, but shrugs it off again. I'm honestly surprised I'm still standing after that.
Wouldn't have been if I wouldn't be standing if it wasn't for you, Luffy. Said, let's see if we can get our other guys standing again. I'm worried.
Remind me, Apollo.
Hmm?
Poison types are weak to exactly what?
They can't stand shit from psychic types or ground types.
Considering how much damage Caster looks like he's taken, I'm going to assume it hit him very, very hard.
No way it didn't. Why couldn't it have been me?
Despite everything, I still feel like I'm not doing my part, but I'm going to try at least.
I trust you, Alvi.
Jirachi, if you're here right now and listening, please let this work at least a little some. Oh, he crit on that.
They were
Yeah.
listening. They were listening.
So Caster takes both the Leaf Heal and the Restoration Wish.
Jirachi would be like, I heard that.
On top of the 50% familiar.
And with the Leaf Heal, that is... I'm just gonna do healing tick 5. And Caster is also revived, as is Patrick.
Give me 1 sec. I'm fiddling with injuries real quick. Alubi's is the only one that gets rid of
A single injury, yes.
injuries, right?
Hold on. Wait. So. Okay. So Cash is the one that got the heal.
Shit, I didn't even see that Saline was using a heal on him in this instant. We kind of did it at the same time.
I mean,
They're all technically being healed, because they have 4 medics here.
Fair.
Hadrock groans as he pushes himself up into a sitting position. Ugh. Guess there's not really much places to hide when facing that thing, is there?
I tried. I very much tried, but I couldn't protect everyone at once. Not from something that powerful.
Thing, why doesn't it? He looks down at his hands, bit of blue glow forming as he does. Why doesn't it work for that?
Why doesn't what work for what?
The Phantom Deer thing that happens.
Oh. The blessing from Xerneas, right?
That one.
I honestly can't say. I'm not familiar with them.
Lane looks over Artemis, as he's been treating him since before the team got here. Your condition isn't improving.
I shouldn't have been staying in here in the first place. I shouldn't have been stuck in here in the first place. I should have been out there helping them.
If you were out there helping them, you would be dead. You see the condition these guys are in. You're definitely in no condition to be fighting right now.
That's a lie, and you know, as Artie steps off the couch, he just tumbles over.
You're right.
Reaches out and grabs him before he hits the ground. Slowly just laying him down. I've read the document over. Unfortunately, I can't advise you to go into any more battles. With everything going on right now and the process of your cloning, deteriorating cellular degradation, Artemis, you are in no position to be fighting that anymore.
Wait, his injuries can't be treated?
Not properly. Because of his cellular degradation, his injuries won't heal properly the way they should.
That's terrible.
I don't have a choice. Not now. They need me out there.
They need you taking care of Cassia Town.
Dad, can I say something here?
It's time. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't want to lose you in this. Apollo began. As much as I like the idea of being able to go out, explore alongside you the way I used to as a kid with you and Mom, and as fun as it is knowing you've got my back, I don't want to lose you. I don't want to spend the rest of however this conflict goes looking over my shoulder and wondering whether or not this next battle is going to be the one that takes you away from me. I love you, Dad. I really do. And I don't want to lose you like this. I'm not going to hold it against you if you sit the rest of this out.
Artie's gonna go off to the corner and collect himself for a moment. You don't want to lose me. That's... That's a thought you're going to have to come to terms with.
I don't want to lose you in the fighting, Dad.
You don't get it. You don't get it. I'm fucking dying!
I'm aware of that much.
More. Oh, continue.
I know there's going to be a day when I'm going to have to wake up in the world and know you're not going to be there. I just don't ever want to have to worry about wondering whether or not what I did or didn't do on the battlefield is the reason why you're no longer with us. I have my team to look out for, but when you're out there with me, I have to watch out for you too.
You really shouldn't have to. And I don't think you do get it. When I say I'm dying, I mean it. It's coming a lot sooner than... It's coming a lot sooner than you think.
Anak, the report. Yes, I have it here. Given your current condition, the damage that you took in this battle, I will update these numbers. I say Artemis, you have about a decade.
With any luck, I can push that out another 5 years, maybe more.
Medical treatment, constant medical treatment. You may be able to extend it a little bit, but 10 years is the estimate before your cellular degradation takes you.
Am I good to go? Does anybody want to chime in?
Your body is slowly killing itself. Is that what I'm getting?
You could... I mean, everyone's is, but... Mine especially. I'm sure you all know the story about how I came back.
Yes.
Yeah, you were cloned from... Well, the new masters cloned you, you escaped, and then the rest is history. But
Exactly. We've suspected it for a while, but it was only in the last few years that we confirmed that, well, I'm effectively aging faster. My body isn't going to last as long. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start in that case. Give me a moment. Moria lets out a sigh and just noses in against Artie. Do you all realize how long we have been doing this? How long I've kept watch over Cassia or helped mold it into what it is now? How many years it took to build this place into my utopia? Or how many lives I've changed for better and for worse, all in the name of keeping this region safe? I've been around long enough to see humans and to change them. I've been around long enough to befriend humans and to despise them, to love them and to be hurt by them. I spent one lifetime already fighting plasma, working with the Wayfinders, helping Moria to build and expand Cassia. I saw my family kidnapped and taken away right before my eyes. I had to fight some of them almost to the death just to save them. I went through temples and made so many different kinds of friends and enemies. He glances towards Moria and squeezes at her paw. I found love. We found each other, and it changed both of us for the better. Yet, life still marches on. Artie lets out a sigh and nods. I had to keep wandering the world the Wayfinders, and Moria kept searching on her end. It was years until we could all finally settle down, and we were happy. So happy. Raising a family together, being parents, going on the occasional adventure. But it couldn't last. Turmoil was brewing in Cassia. Our children grew up and moved on, and we still kept protecting the world. We did what we could, but what would become Horizon kidnapped you, your namesake, Apollo. And not long after that, Moria falters for a moment, hanging her head, and her gaze darkens. I got sick. And Pan, Desolute, Artie winces and shakes his head. I'm sure I don't need to remind anyone here what happened next. Artie leans in and holds Moria close, trying to hide her moment of weakness.
I never wanted to see that time. What came of that time again? How close Moria was to losing herself. Araya and Umbrio kept me stable, but Moria, she just turns her gaze down towards the floor, her paws pressed against it, stones glimmering faintly. There were more than a few times I and Resolute had to step in and calm her down. And looks over at the rest of the team.
I honestly don't know how to add to this. From what I'm hearing so far is that there's really nothing to be done about a body's degradation such as this.
There's not. Not unless we want to roll the dice again and try cloning me again and hope that I get my memories back. Go for it.
You're muted, Bryce.
One question. Have you told the rest of your team, or at least the ones still active or the ones you keep in touch with?
No. No, I haven't. The only ones who know are Moria, myself, Anak, and the rest of the doctors and medics, and now you all.
Do you plan to tell them?
I should.
If at all, it's better you tell them before anything else comes up, because otherwise you'll regret it for the rest of your afterlife, assuming that does follow up.
I don't remember much or anything about being dead, so I can't confirm or deny that one.
And again, I can't really speak for that.
Thankfully, none of us can. But, I mean, from what I've known, like, Reuven and Kua seem pretty nice, and Sapphire is as bubbly as the stories say. I'm sure they'll understand. And most likely they'll look for ways to help you out, if anything.
It's not the easiest thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Hell, I didn't want to tell you until... I didn't want to tell you a lot, but I don't have a choice.
He was bound to get out eventually. Is that correct?
Eventually. I had hoped to spend more time with Moria and get more of our affairs in order before... Well... You know.
I'm honestly surprised you're still active at this point.
Not entirely by choice.
Granted, Apollo begins before casting a glance at his dad. He does have a way of making it look really easy.
Having too many years of experience will do that. Too many.
Either way, you're still here. We're still here too, and the way I see it, a decade's a very long time. So I say, spend it as best you can. Be it at her side or just whatever you see fit. Just take it easy.
That's what we're trying to do, really. One moment.
Not that I know of.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I know it breaks the flow a little bit, but I'd rather
Yeah.
I'd rather give people options.
No worries. I said what I need to say.
I appreciate you willing to do that.
I'm mentally rewinding to where I was. I'm sure you've noticed, well, it's hard to hide now, that Mori and I haven't been going out on active missions. We haven't been fighting unless we absolutely need to. And this is why. I died then. Half of my life was ripped away thanks to some goddamn illness. Cassia was reduced to rubble and there wasn't a damn thing I could do about it. And worst of all, I left everyone behind. I left Moria behind. The pair nuzzle for a moment and try and regain a little bit of composure. I lost everything I cared about in the span of months, a year. If it wasn't for Glacialis and throwing myself into missions, into work, I don't think I would still be here, still be sane. You, Artie, you coming back, it was nothing short of a miracle. Oh, to save the world one more time, huh? To get my memories back, to work as part of a new team, New Dawn. All over again, we rarely got time to rest. And again, I'm sure I don't need to go on the details of what happened. Desolute, Eternatus, Zorellen. We all know the stories, and how we're still rebuilding. Moria sort of just wipes some tears away. Let me put it this way. We've both spent multiple lifetimes fighting for and building Cassia into what it is now. Both sacrificed so much to make Cassia a little slice of paradise for Pokemon, to keep it pure and isolated, untouched and unsullied by humans. Well, most humans.
What is it that's so bad about humans? I keep hearing the term, but I never really get a solid answer.
Please don't interrupt me.
Sorry.
We've been doing all this, Moria gestures with a paw at everything around them, longer than many Pokemon are alive. So when we realized that my lifespan, we decided to make the most of the time that we have left together. Artie slumps back down against the couch. I'm tired. Tired of fighting and putting myself on the line for so many others so many times. And even as special as I am, I can't go on forever. I don't want to go on forever. When I finally rest, I want it to be with the one I love by my side. As the more we push ourselves, the more we fight, the more we have to surpass our limits. It takes more time away. I'm almost certain that damn fight cost me a year. Artie wraps his claws on the couch for a moment. And so we come to this. With that, he's gonna reach into his little neck fluff, and there's a small snapping sound as he tugs and tears off the Absolite pendant.
Dad?
I had meant to give this to you so many times before, but the time was never right. What if I needed it? And deep down, I knew the day I would give you this would be the day I have to tell you that I'm not going to be here.
Paul looks between the pendant, back at Artemis, back at the pendant, and then back at Artemis again. He then leans forward, lifts up a paw, pulls his dad close. Dad, this means so much to me. Thank you.
Artie and Moria pull Apollo into a big group hug, and they all cry a little bit.
And with that,
With that, between it takes a few moments, but Artie and Moria are able to help tie the pendant around Apollo's neck.
I promise I'm going to make both of you proud.
Apollo, and this goes for you two, Caster, and all of you. Live for yourselves. Don't live for anybody else. Don't force yourself to live up to anyone else's standards or anyone else's ideals. So long as you already falters for a few moments, and Moria steps in. Do what you feel is right. Do what you believe in. Those beliefs, that resolve, and the ones you care about are the light that will carry you through even the darkest times.
I'll be honest, I wish I heard those words sooner. But living for myself and no one else, I feel like that's all I've ever done. Or at least tried to.
It may not be for everyone, but it's the best way I've found to live. It took me a damn long time to figure it out. Artie's just gonna melt into the sofa. And Maria's just gonna melt in against him. Should we take a small break here until Shrink
Yeah.
gets back?
Yep.
That image.
You know you love it, Taika.
What's Taika saying? I need to see this.
Did you have to use with hearts aligned? My poor hearts. My poor heart.
Yep.
Like, surely you don't succumb to something as banal as despair. Welcome back.
Whatever happens, I said I'd be here for you two. And I'll be here until the end.
Thank you. Really. It's still hard to come to terms with it all. It goes without saying that I don't want this to become public knowledge. Not yet. We want to let people know on our own terms. So, please, let us do that.
I'll watch over
It's good
Danica.
with me.
I'll watch over Danica for the time being.
Go ahead, Patrick.
Oh, he was just saying understood.
Yeah, Levi's just gonna nod. It's like, without a second thought, that's not our story to tell.
Olivia just makes the semblance of putting his finger over his lips and just going zip.
Go ahead.
I wasn't. Before I do this, I want to make sure if the scene is continuing or not.
Oh, Castor, we're just going to make one comment.
Okay, go ahead. I'll say one thing after you.
Does Pan? He doesn't know, does he? He may have his suspicions, but no, I doubt it. Not unless he really knew everything about the cloning process. I doubt he'd give a damn about me, but Moria he would definitely care about.
With the notes that below it said, They said that they found the degradation process after cloning, which means the new masters knew nothing about it. So no, I don't think he will know. But for the time being, I want you two to stay here and rest. At least for the next couple days. When you return to Cassia Town, we'll send some over to keep an eye on you. Got it?
All right, all right.
Hey, Lily.
Hmm?
Let's say you and I go look around town, see how things are coming up. Everybody else needs to recover and/or needs time.
Probably for the best, yes. Are you two going to be alright? He gestures to Padrock and Caster. You two kinda took it pretty rough.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
I should be good to at least walk.
Let me do one thing. Caster shakes his head. I can walk, but spending a night or two in the clinic would probably help a lot.
I'd certainly recommend it.
None of you will be going on missions until those injuries are healed. I've already let Larry know this.
Alubi just holds up his bag, pulls out that field medical kit, and is just like, I'm never going to use this, am I?
In time.
Better to have and not need, and need not have. Levi said before looking outside. Oh, hey, good. The influence is gone. It's actually daylight again.
Well, all the better, I guess. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start looking around town. You guys, take your time. Please.
Oh, somebody got a new icon.
In fact, I will actually show that.
Homestative.
And Roll20 crashed as soon as I dropped it.
The icon is too powerful.
Where?
Blaze is letting back in.
Yeah. Loading. Crafting spells list. Come on. You can do it.
Looking nice.
They got that little bracelet on their arm there.
Uh-huh.
Fully visible now.
Yep.
She stretched her leg out real far.
Apollo be like, I have no words, thus they are empty.
Initially, the artist was gonna do a kung fu pose, and I explained her personality to them, and they decided to change it up to a tai chi.
It almost looks like a yoga pose.
Tai chi.
Bump crane.
You said that like I know what.
Tai chi is yoga.
Oh.
It's some that people do in the mornings to, like, just get ready for the day.
There's a reason why there's a name, the chi in the name.
Does it look like something? Fuck, what's the Wii Sports chick name?
Wii
Sports
Trainer.
Wii Sports Trainer. There we go.
Wii
Sports Trainer.
Maybe something like
Is
that.
she about to salute the sun?
Yeah, salute the sun.
But as Levi and LOB pass, they can see Ariel just over there talking with Leo. Kind of just
Yeah,
dismissing them.
Levi just looked over to Leo briefly before just giving a nod and kind of just staggering out. Once out the room, he looks over to Olivia and just gives her a wry smile. He's like, I'll be honest with you. I'm still kind of struggling to breathe after being anywhere near that thing.
Just gonna have to tough it out. I'm sorry.
Yep. I'll be fine by tomorrow. I can still breathe. It's just difficult. Let's see.
We should probably
Hold
check
on.
on Rhea.
Before we check on them, I'm just gonna work left to right. He says we're moving up somewhat quickly before pausing and just... Okay, good. Those two are okay. Of course they're okay. It's the guild master. Why wouldn't he be okay? Okay. That feeling of animosity is finally gone from the town, but Team Blackthorn's, they're alright too. Good.
Is that new music?
Indeed. You know, I can see why. He just looks over to Aloof and just smiles. I can see why they were so worried about someone like us coming to a town like this.
Begging your pardon?
When I was in the Zealots, we weren't supposed to step anywhere near a city like this, be it New Treasure Town, be it Malva City, be it Cassia Town. Just don't go anywhere near there because the kind of people that live there, the guild presence, the rescuers that are there, the non-believers, for lack of a better word, people that may cause you to stray away from the faith, and or won't appreciate your faith and kick your ass.
Levi, you should know better by now. You are among the non-believers. He puts up two finger quotes.
Oh no, I am fully aware of that. But just about everybody in town was kicking their ass.
With some exceptions, but of course.
I mean, some exceptions, yes, but rescuer or no, people were ready to go throw down, and that was awesome. If not a little bit terrifying.
If you say so. Well, hello, Caster. You're awful quick for being.
I didn't
as
even hear him
interesting
approach.
I just want to go lay down in the clinic. Everything hurts.
Oh, right this way.
Well, don't let me stop you. You know, with all these rocky floors, I would have expected to hear at least squishing noises, but I didn't even hear that.
I would expect to hear a claw.
He has claws?
Pretty sure he has claws. Either way, no, I didn't even notice him. But still want to go check in on Rhea, especially given what happened. Said, before I do that, is there any scene you want to do, Caster, or you just find a spot and lay down?
I'm gonna have them. I might have a wander around a bit later, but I want to let other people get their stuff done. That was the big scene I wanted to do for now.
Understood.
See, there's more new icons.
First things first, going to check in on Rhea and our new Big Cato.
Mal.
So Levi goes into the clinic. You can see Jericho still treating Rhea after her little spat with the battle.
Yeah, and when Caster walked in, he immediately went over to triage, see what the heck happened. And oh lord, did something happen? But,
It may have gotten vaporized.
a little bit.
With pure light. It was like a vampire exposed to the sun.
That's terrible, and you know it. But Levi's gonna walk over, look to Zeno, just... Actually, how tall... One moment. Ah, yes. Slightly taller than Levi.
Ever so
This is-
slightly.
Or 7.
Yeah, average Luxray is 4'7", so Levi's just looking. I was like, I'm not used to you being at above eye level with me, but okay.
Hey, I'm not used to it either. It's also weird being able to, carry people on my back.
I mean, how do you think I felt being as tall as I am?
I'd see through almost anything if you really try.
Wait, what?
He just looks over at Caster, his eyes glowing white.
Oh. You're joking about the see-through anything, right, Caster?
Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Is it?
What the fuck is with your bone structure? It's so weird.
Ah!
I'm actually gonna stop looking at Caster. I've never seen a Vaporeon with that bone structure. Anyway.
Okay. I don't even want to know what he thinks of my bone structure at this point because I'm...
That's the noise Caster's making right now. Or did that not come through?
No.
Wait, one more time?
Nope.
Ah!
It's like you
Yeah.
had a Luvi freak out, and then you had Castor freak out even harder. Or is that just painful screaming?
His soul is in pain. And, his regular is in pain.
Physical pain, emotional pain, spiritual pain.
All the pains at once.
Life is pain.
Like, need a doctor, need a therapist, need a priest. Send help.
We got doctors. Not
Either
sure
way,
about therapist.
Levi's gonna walk over to Rhea and just look at her a moment before lifting a paw and just setting it on her head. You were awesome.
I suppose.
I know Zeno and Anak were flipping their lid about you doing what you did, but that was amazing.
Truth be told, you kind of saved us a lot of trouble.
He just kind of lifts a forepaw, looking at the claws on it. I have been trying to at least work on getting stronger a little bit. What else can I do when I'm just holed away in here all the time?
Well, keeping your strength is essential to being healthy, so yes.
Yeah, you're right.
The
At the same time, oh, go ahead.
I know the physical therapy sucks, but you should still keep doing it.
I mean, if she can do that kind of stuff, I say the physical therapy's paying off.
And then some.
But we did come by to check in on you, make sure you were all right. But I got to go. I is not the right answer. We, as in me and my team, along with a few others in town, got to go round 2 with a certain big, dark, and ugly.
I heard about that.
In the sky, no less.
I don't know, we were on the ground at first, and then he took off, and then we flew off after him on the backs of a couple of allies of ours. Which, by the way, I think I made friends with Tro.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Keyword being think.
Hard to make friends with him, especially after his family disowned him.
Or at least
I'm
allies,
sorry.
I suppose.
Have I been told? Has Olivia actually been told about that already?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm sorry, Rhea. Did you say Trell was disowned?
Yeah, they thought he was weird and didn't fit in, so they threw him out of the entire pack.
He just goes wide-eyed at that and just, like, slightly mouth hanging open, like, that's terrible.
Do you think he's with us?
Well, I understand that much, but I didn't know it was... I should go speak with him eventually, sometime today.
Even then, I guess I ain't no guest to it. I do owe him. I owe you. I owe Z. Oh god, I'm about to. You know what? I'm not sure if I owe you guys or we're gonna call it even.
We're not asking for anything.
Even it is. That said,
You know, I do grow a little curious. Rescue, how's that leg?
He's just sort of laying his head on his other leg and just stares over at him. Just sort of makes a little huff.
I'm going to assume it's still as bad as it was before.
Could be worse. Could be better. At least I can stand up without one to scream in agony.
that's an improvement.
It doesn't help that they broke it all over again just to fix it.
Sometimes it is necessary.
Would you rather have it healed incorrectly for the rest of your... Ow! Ow!
I think you need to be healed properly.
I tried.
Okay, I deserve that one.
What is he saying about this weird bone structure? I ever heard that. Or did I hear wrong?
Honestly, it beats me.
Out of character, have we ever actually had Caster X-rayed?
No.
Nope.
Not once.
Nope.
Probably for the best.
Zeno saw some pretty weird things. Things he probably doesn't want to talk about.
Fair.
I mean, to be fair, if he were to be X-raying on Luby, he'd probably be seeing just as weird of a structure because it's mostly bone and rock.
I'm just gonna point to the horns and call it a day.
I don't think Rock actually picks up on an X-ray.
Does it now? Okay, fair enough.
Depends on which rocks, I would think.
Yeah.
Depends on the minerals.
Yeah.
Metals probably would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's jade crystal, so.
That depends on the minerals.
That is a Google question.
It is.
Jade and Crystal probably wouldn't be seen.
Back to scene. Sorry. Either way. Any chance you have an estimated time where you can get out and actually move around more, or?
Well, Ampharos said that because of my little stunt, I'm gonna be pushed back a couple days, but maybe next week.
I mean, look at it this way, Rhea. In case of emergency, do B. And in this case, it was an emergency, and thus, You chose to do B, not A, which is stay put. And frankly, I don't care what the doctor says, I do the same.
Oh, really now? He just looks at Levi with a certain stare.
Levi just looks over to Luffy, and you just see that tail just snake around, move around, and just lift up the brakes. And yes, I would.
Put me down.
And then he just gives it a toothy grin before putting Luffy back down. At any rate, God damn!
I bet she was waiting to use that. She had been waiting.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Not a pizza.
At any rate. Sooner or later, you guys are going to be able to walk around and actually move about and do more things and just stay here all day. I look forward to it.
Anything beats being stuck in here forever.
Yeah, no joke. Speaking of history... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
But they're saying that I shouldn't go on any, well, I guess I couldn't call them missions, could I?
At least not for a while.
More like little... whatever.
Hey, by the way...
Hmm.
I think I may have convinced someone during that raid to, well, reject it, to get away from that life.
I see.
It's a Mawa by the name of Leo. If you happen to see him, they were a Pather, at least a former Pather.
I think I may have passed by him once. It's hard to remember.
Levi, you seem to have actually... You sound like you met Leo once before, as if you knew him.
No. Just...
And yet you knew a lot about him already, aside from that journal. I remember that much.
Maybe I had in the past at some point, I forgot. After all, he does know my mom.
Fair.
Wouldn't be too far from the truth that I crossed paths with him at some point. And just slipped my mind. But regardless of that, I'm glad to see you two are alright.
If anything, we should be thanking you.
No. I honestly didn't expect to get bigger during that fight.
Well, when you have things to protect, getting a little bigger for some reason helps out a lot.
Ninetales alert.
You okay, Caster?
Still sore and aching all over, but doing well otherwise.
Zane asked me to come here and help treat you guys since Jericho is alone.
Appreciated.
Considering the circumstances, if you need my assistance, I could probably help, but I'm not familiar with the tools you use.
Maybe they can teach you a little bit. And she just starts to glow white.
technically I'm within that reach, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just put those last 6 points of health back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know.
She's just sort of like just sitting there acting as something of a nightlight, radiating healing.
I needed that. Still feel like crap, but I needed that.
You know, Levi, I think I should stick around here for the time being. I feel like I need to learn. I need to
Hey.
learn more.
If anything, if anything, you can learn here, but you can also teach too. Look, I'd say look around town. You may be able to find a few plants you can make something nice with
Maybe, but later.
later. For now, you take care, okay, Livy?
Mm.
And with that, Levi's gonna go ahead and head out.
And
Before pausing, looking to Caster and like, you take care too.
I'll do my best.
And since Apollo got to his spot first, we will go down to the lake to see him.
Apollo is currently sitting on the shore side. His arms are tucked under him, so he's now in perfect Absol posture. He's now sitting beside the side of the lake when he spots Aracella, and the second she makes eye contact with him, Apollo just slowly closes his eyes and gives an upward nod to Aracella. Out of character. If you're a cat owner, you know exactly what just happened.
A long cat blink.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I may have lived with several of them growing up and seen that. She just sort of gives a little smile at him as she swims over and puts her paw on his snout.
Paul just leans into the flippy, nuzzling into it a bit before looking up at her. Just saw you fighting earlier.
Yeah, well, less fighting, more helping out.
It was very brave of you.
You don't live for over 3 decades and learn nothing.
Well, I'm just glad you're safe.
After what happened to Foster, I needed to learn to defend myself and protect the others that I knew.
Glad you do know that. Paul says, leaning up and nuzzling his cheek against Aracella's.
She just smiles and brushes her nose against his cheek.
Paul's tail like gently sways across the grass. So, by all accounts, I'm going to be in town for the next few days as the rest of my team recovers. We got a few hits in on a lot of people that had no business being here, and well, they got some hits in too. Pretty big one.
Yeah, I saw the sky go all black, and when I looked up there, all of you were up there fighting.
I can hardly believe that I was able to jump on and adapt as quickly as I could. Adrenaline does weird things to me. Probably gonna feel sick about it tomorrow.
I can imagine.
So, Apollo says before rolling over onto his back, stretching out, and then just letting his forepaws dangle over his upper part of his body as he's looking up at Aracella.
Just kind of looked
Now-
a close smile down at him and pokes his belly.
What sorts of plans do you have for tomorrow?
Well, given what I am able to do. Some of the medics have said that I should help out a little bit, help the town recover.
Well, I'm sure Caster and the rest of Team Blackthorn and Darkstorm would appreciate it immensely if you were helping out there.
Maybe. We'll see what I can do. I'm definitely not a professional like them, but I think I can do some things.
Well, I'll do what you can do. The Max will take care of everything else.
Yeah.
That said, Apollo thinks to himself before speaking again. If you were going to live in a house, what sorts of things would you like to see in there?
I don't really know. Especially since, well, I don't really often go inside houses. I mean, look at me.
Well, maybe at some point I can show you around the inside of my parents' manor, where Kua and Ruver are currently living.
Maybe.
Might be able to get a better idea then.
I guess we can call it a date, maybe. Someday.
Yeah. Maybe some other time, you and I can just go find a lake somewhere, swim around there. Apollo finishes stretching out before standing up on his four paws, then reaches a paw up and just holds Aracella. This day was hell for me, but getting to see you again, it really does help a lot. Paul says, before pressing himself against Aracella's side in the hug. She might be able to feel the absolite.
She just kind of pressed close to him, doesn't really mind too much about it. You're still warm.
I try to be.
Warmth is what I like to feel with people I care about. If you're still warm, then you're okay.
Paul leans up and gives her a kiss on the cheek. Simply ask, and the warmth I have is yours.
She's kind of just keeps her furbies around him.
Out of character, we can end scene here.
So we will go up to the tavern.
All right.
And as Padrock is approaching the tavern, he can see a dragon flying down from the sky along with a fox on his back.
Guess they'd let. Yeah, I guess this area would be probably the party land. Could mostly just brush himself off, turning and giving a grin to Reuben. It was good to get to use that one again. Been a while since I got to bust that out.
It's fun, but incredibly frustrating at the same time. How the hell did it even get through? like, I spent so much freaking time on those traps. Like, just the city defenses, watch patrols, just everything. As happy as I am that we got to go out and take care of all of it, just a little bit frustrated that it happened in the first place.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I just hope people's sense of safety doesn't get too shaken up over about this.
Yeah. I mean, we made sure this didn't become another Malva situation. That's a mess in of itself. I saw the drift. I saw the drift blimp in the area too. We didn't. It could have been.
Well, I don't think there was that much worth blowing up around this area.
Yeah, unless they were trying to. Actually, any clue as to why they came out here?
No idea. I'm still wondering what that eclipse was about. Or was that an eclipse? Didn't look like the sun got covered.
I mean, we can ask the team by name. Or even just looks down to the tavern. There's one of them now, and he looks like he's seen better days.
Safe to say we got into a big fight.
Oh, hey, Tro.
Yeah. With who?
Oh, he's not supposed to end? Well, you know that beast that the Zoids are all fascinated about?
Yeah, the dark one.
Ah, that explains it.
Wait. That was here?
Huh?
Okay.
Body parts and everything just flying around.
Yep. Gonna have to improve the security systems. Definitely gonna have to improve the security systems.
I don't know how much we were able to build a wall around that thing.
No, we don't need a wall. We just need a means to strike it down if it pops up again and or detect it. If we can detect it, we can deal with it, right?
Well, if there's anyone who can figure that out, it's you and your electric friend, Kua says, giving Reuben a pat on the shoulder.
Yeah, I'll talk to Ian about it. Figure something out. But before we go too far, I'm gonna go check in on this one here. He starts looking over to Patrock.
There can be seen just like when he looks over, you'd see Padrock sitting there, clearly trying not to shift too much in his seat. As he takes in the sun's rays.
In a moment. I'll get to him in a moment.
You could say
Trell.
sitting in the rays of light.
Rude.
Well, I was referring to the Misa track, but now that you say it,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
City ruins.
Also, hello to the new one that appeared in chat. With all the emotes.
Yep.
Far too
But
many.
back on focus.
Yeah.
Trail. What What even happened for you to get involved with what was going on up there, or with that fight?
Like, Cynthia came to me and wanted me to help out, because, well, we were gonna chase that thing down to begin with, but we didn't expect things to go like that.
Understood.
He just sort of showed up and was like, yeah, we need capable flyers. Well, of course, he was already up there, but you two were kind of preoccupied.
Yeah, just a little bit, but don't worry. We took out our fair share.
I'd almost say we missed out, but looking at the results,
I don't think you would have wanted to fight that thing. There was a number of casualties. Some in their team, even one of the founders. But I think we'll make do. We'll survive.
We usually do. Just give us some time and we'll be back at it again. They'll think twice before coming back out here again, though. That's for sure.
Guess we're gonna have a whole day of us cleaning up, right?
Yep. And, well, you guys are gonna be cleaning up. I'm gonna be investigating malfunctions, coming up with better designs for a better system to keep the town safe. And testing. A whole lot of testing. Oh, my fur's not gonna be enjoying this whatsoever.
You think they might have had someone on the inside?
The thought occurred to me. It was way too organized. Or they just grew way too bold, and we didn't even see them coming until they were already here. Had it not been for someone's faster reflexes, we realized something was wrong, and then word got around, defenses started going up, people started making moves, and I mean, majority of the teams were still asleep when this happened.
Hmm. I don't really know. Something have had to tip them off, though.
Agreed. That said, give me a moment. Talk to Padrock. Hey.
as Ruben approaches, he would notice some of Padrock's hairs starting to stand up a little bit.
I just saw something
Is-
blur by. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that was.
Unfortunately, I didn't see it. Like, it was like on the roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, as Ruben walked forward, just zoom, like,
Rogue just kind of tenses up. There's a bit of psychic power just sort of flickers from him. He just glares off to the wherever it went, but it's like long gone.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Padrock
Anyway.
lifts his head, carefully turning himself to face Ruben. Oh, hey, you're back. How's the flight?
oh, it was a blast. And for the ones who decided to come here, literally a blast.
Yeah, we can see the explosion from down here.
How are you feeling? How are you holding up?
Not gonna lie, a lot of pain.
To be expected. I do have some medical supplies here, but I have a feeling that Anak and the others have already looked you over. Just a matter of time.
Yeah, unfortunately so.
You still in any current pain? Or is it just the kind of pain that lingers?
Everything's still sore, but I guess that's just lingering pain.
Alright, then here. Riven's going to lift the tail, look Patrick in the eye, and just say, "Don't panic."
When he says that, Padrock starts to lift his hand before noticing that what Ruben was just about to do. Slowly putting his hand back.
You see, the tails aren't meant to curse you just because you make contact with them. They can help you too.
Yeah, I guess
That help?
Yeah, that does feel a bit better. Just, more internal stuff that's going to take longer to heal.
Don't rush it.
I try not to, but considering how often we tend to go out, I don't think I have that much of a choice.
Knowing how much sway the good doctor has with the guild, I'm pretty sure you're not going to have too much to worry about.
Yeah, that's true.
That said, I could just pick you up and carry you if you're trying to go somewhere else. I don't mind helping you out get there.
I don't even know where I'd go.
There. But
Yeah, I'm sorry,
sorry.
and I have to apologize. I've been remiss in my breathing exercises recently.
I'd like to think you have an excuse this time. But
I still think I should apologize.
think nothing of it. As I said before, you learn at your pace. So, if you want to take longer with it, or you want to be faster about it, the choice is yours.
He nods. Again, trying to take that slow breath, though it is a little sharp with the internal pains.
Mm-hmm. Though that said, he would just move around because he knows Padrock's and most likely follow the Ninetales. I think I'll leave you be. It looks like you have a bit of company.
He nods, moving his way down the tables.
Neither pain nor hell will stop him from going to see her.
Just be like, "Yoop."
Hey, Padrock.
Hey,
Looks like you made it out. But little worse for wear, huh?
yeah, kind of took a blast of light to the whole body.
I saw darkness up there, and then there was this bright flash. I didn't know what it was. Everyone saw it.
That would have been it. I think Castor probably got the worst of it, unfortunately.
I'm sure you'll be okay, though, right? You always come back.
It'll take a bit, but yeah, I think I'll be okay. physically. How about you? Did your team make it through the thing all right?
Yeah, we went down to the training ground and helped out. There was a lot of Pokemon there, but we managed to overpower them. Fortunately, we didn't take too many injuries. There were a lot of really powerful teams there, too.
I think your training ground would be one of the worst places to try to strike.
It's a big open area, not really many places to hide, but if someone's there, they're probably working to get stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Might be some you want to think a little more before attacking, right?
Exactly.
Oh. You want some? Emmy made it some berry juice that she said that helps out with healing up better.
Oh, I'd love to try some if you're offering.
Yeah, here.
He'll gently take the glass and have a polite sip of it.
Think you might need a little more.
You know, it's continuing to take a couple more.
Are you doing okay though, despite that?
Yeah. Just stuff that's gonna take. The kind of stuff that takes longer than just surface healing.
Well, we do have some of the best medics in Cassia here. I'm sure you'll be okay. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to help out a little bit. I had a little bit of interest in learning, at least, if nothing else, to take care of my team.
That sounds quite nice.
But I don't think Anak's gonna let me off easy if I'm gonna be going there.
Oh, I'm sure you do fine in it.
Being a doctor's not all fun and games, he says. If that wasn't obvious.
Louis from the other side of the wall. Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah, I was just about to have Patrick say, yeah, you can ask Louis about that.
We'll see what happens.
Agreed.
Apparently, Rain's having the entire town sort of just gather and clean up the mess that was left. They already took off some of the bodies, but I don't even want to think about what they're going to do with them. What do you do with that kind of thing in fights like these? You always hear stories about old wars and stuff and the people who fell in them, but what happens to them after that? I don't even want to know.
Happens to the people who fought?
The people who fell. What do you even do? I don't want to think too much about that.
Yeah, it's probably best not to at the moment.
I think it'll be better to just take the time to rest. Rain's shutting down all missions for the time being, relegating them to other guilds.
Well, good that he's able to do that.
We might even be getting some people from other towns coming here to help out. Restoration efforts and all that. At least the buildings haven't taken too much damage, it looks like.
Takes another breath as he closes his eyes for a moment.
Still working on that.
Yeah, it's getting a bit better. Feeling a bit of something when I do it now.
Nah. Learning
Never sure what I'm aiming for.
Learning a new move does take time.
Yeah, I can do with that.
So what do you plan to do for the rest of the day?
I think my plans are kind of shot. Can't really do anything too physical, or my body's will scream at me to stop. Thankfully, I can still do this, he says as he lets go of the mud midair, even though the mug stays in place, lifting itself to his lips as he takes another sip.
Hmm. Well,
Something else?
I've been lost in thought. Everything that happened, it's a lot to deal with.
Agreed.
I think it's just gonna take some time.
Out of character, I think this is probably good for the scene, unless you have anything else you can think to say.
I think we're okay. We have Castor and LOV still in the clinic. Apollo is down there hanging out with our Aristella. Words. Yep.
Levi is down in the yard, I think.
Yep, he's in the training yard just talking, but I do have something I want to go do.
We'll go down there and check on him.
Oh, well, no, like, I'm gonna leave this area to go do what I was planning on doing.
Alright.
I shouldn't be training right now. Bad idea.
So the scene between Eat and Apollo will be another time then?
Eating
we
and
can do
Apollo? Eating and Apollo?
Yeah, because
Well, Apollo's
What
currently
happened?
down there with
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably going to be another time then.
Yes.
Unless one of y'all head up there. Well, one of y'all meet up. Let's seize the town session as best we can, right?
Libby plans to take his time here because there's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Levi heading?
Exactly where he wanted to head in the first place.
Back up to the manor.
Mm-hmm.
Manners in the manor.
He's going to walk towards the door frame and stop and just tap his tail against the door frame itself as he walks inside.
The four up here just kind of glanced over at him at the noise.
With a quiet paw, with a quiet wave of the paw, he would look over to Ariel and Leo and just approach. Hey.
Hey there, Levi.
How are you two doing?
Better, worse. Not too horrible, I think.
Well, hopefully better than I am. He's gonna walk over towards Ariel only to turn and put his back against the wall and just lean against it. This is the second time that I felt like I've had my soul dragged out of my body. I was attempted to do so. I can't say I recommend it.
Yeah, I heard all about what happened. Are you doing okay, though?
I'll be fine. I'm more worried about the rest of my team.
Leo's just sort of standing there a little awkwardly, fidgeting his hands a little bit. Trying not to look at Levi.
Ugh. I meant every word I said earlier, Leo. You know that, right?
Yeah. Still, it's a lot to deal with.
I know. I understand. I found out from records that of people that have left the Zealots and or did what I did. I was one of the first in a long time. And with that matter, it caused more people to try. More people to succeed, too.
Apparently Elijah did.
Yeah.
He was one of us, too. Though I didn't see him very often. He and, well, his sister weren't exactly the most present. Do you know what I mean?
I think I do.
And apparently Aline got one of the teleportation stones. At least that's what they say. So, have to wonder what she's gonna do with that.
Teleportation stone?
Yeah, you didn't know about those? The research team's been looking into those, trying to figure out how to use them. Apparently, they were brought from one of the other timelines or something. I don't really know.
Right. I forgot the fact that for some reason they got access to look into different timelines. Try the tech.
The whole thing with the Dark One, right? Apparently it came from from another timeline.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be nice to know what the hell it's after, why it's even here in the first place.
Well, right now, as far as I know, it's after me.
After a lot of us. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to mark, but sometimes I kind of wish I did.
Really?
I'm just thinking too much about the things that I lost, the people I lost.
Oh. Oh. No. I wasn't joking. When I said I lost pretty much everything too, before I came here, I found out that due to my actions of escaping the Black Hand, running away, I pissed off just about everyone. Except for Asmarella, I think. But more importantly, I pissed off the guy a lot of people don't know about in the Zealots, being someone by the name of...
Thorough.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. He came to light after the little incident with that other team. A lot of people learned his name.
What, the one where they tried to come after me?
Yeah. What was it? Team Darkstorm or something?
Yeah, they're still around and kicking.
Hey.
Hmm?
Have you heard of some person named Einar?
Einar or Elvar?
Einar.
Einar.
He was one of the Old Path.
Out of character, would I know this? I am trying
Probably
to...
not.
Levi's just gonna stare and think and ponder before shaking his head. I can't see I do.
He just thinks about it for a little bit. If I can remember right. He was apparently, what was that species called? A sneasel? But he was with us for a little while. He was marked. And apparently he was taken out of the room before he could take a note to someone that he cared about. So I decided to pick it up and see what I could do with it. Can we see it?
Sure.
He just reaches into a little pouch that he has and pulls out a folded piece of paper, handing it over to him.
Levi would just take it and unfold it. Curious as he was, he's someone who prefers to, preserve the memory of people, especially those who were just like him.
He was a little crazy though, so if it sounds like it was written by a crazy person, well.
Leo, we're all crazy a little bit, especially those of us that actually take this drug and don't think twice about it. Which... He looks over the note and then thinks back. Oh. Out of character. I'm pretty sure I've read this note before. But...
You read it in Discord, you didn't read it in character.
Ah. There you go. But Levi's gonna close the note, fold it up, and hand it back. We're all a little crazy if we can actually take the drug and not think twice about it. But now that I think about it, I've started thinking twice about it. A lot more often.
Mm. Angle sort of just makes us take it just on a whim. He doesn't really think too much about it, and he doesn't give us a choice whether we take it or not. That's how Noel died.
Yeah. So a
You-
lot of people ended up dead.
You remember Noel, right? He sort of
The
just
name-
glowers of it.
Yeah. He looks down and thinks about it. There's a few names and possibilities that come to mind, but he's pretty sure he remembers the name. But yeah, getting back to my initial point, me escaping caused the death of my parents. So it was literally if I didn't escape, I would be dead. And if I did, well, I did, and now they're dead.
Mhm.
So, hi, yes, I'm an orphan. Just trying to figure out the fuck I'm doing in this world.
Frankly, a lot of us are. Either orphans, we lost our kids, or siblings. Being with them's not easy.
Nope.
I guess I can say that I'm no longer with them.
Hey, there ain't a lot of us. But
They're gonna call me a deserter, try and come after me, I think.
one more time? I'm sorry, I misheard you.
They're gonna call me a deserter and try and come after me, I think. I'm a little nervous.
Given what just happened to them, the old path lost a good number of their forces today.
I heard that bastard himself showed up.
Yeah, and we kicked that bastard's ass too. Problem is, one of his lackeys came around and basically dropped a smoke bomb. Got him out of here before we can make sure he doesn't come back.
Elvar.
Yeah, that one.
I've seen him a few times. I don't understand that guy.
What I would give to get a hold of that little toy he's carrying around. See if I can learn how to use it. Probably use it on him.
He's just kind of looking in thought, trying to collect his thoughts.
Wait. So Elvar usually sticks with the old path then?
No, he worked with all of us, all three of, but
Three of the majors. Alright. At least all two now, given Aston Morella's no longer in the picture.
yeah.
Either way, there's at least two of us in town. Me and another. You can meet the other or on when they feel comfortable to say it, I'm sure you'll meet them. Or you already know who they are.
Mhm. I might, but I need to see him to know.
Fair.
There were a lot of notes that were left strewn around in the facility, and I got curious sometimes, but curiosity, well, you know the saying. If good doesn't kill us, curiosity will.
Yeah. And in my case, we just took a crazy risk, and here we are. Sometimes the difference between us going and making a change and somehow improving our lives, or ending up going over the deep end and getting ourselves killed, is just meeting the right people at the right time.
It really just... he just kind of balls up his fists. It really just feels like if you're a zealot, your fate is to die, whether to the Dark One or in battle somewhere. You're gonna die eventually somewhere.
Welcome to the Zealots. Your life's fucked. Just a little, yeah. Yeah, that's the impression I've been getting. Freaking hate it. But
Everybody dies.
correct.
Everybody dies.
Except for the leaders.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Either way. The way I see it, I may have chosen the path to be a rescuer. That doesn't mean you have to. If anything, I'd say go for it if you want to. And if you do, I mean, you're gonna encounter them. You're gonna see them. You're gonna see the Zealots again. I mean, you probably will still see them whether you want to or not, but getting involved in rescuing is a good way to make sure you're prepared for it when it comes, at least.
I'm kind of terrified to approach any of the rescue leaders.
Well, Rain's not too bad. He looks intimidating, but I mean, he is kind of intimidating, and he's very serious what he does. But he's not bad. He's actually pretty easygoing.
See anything like Engel?
No.
Maybe I can work with the courage.
At the most, when I told him that I knew Brick Break, and he saw me fighting and doing a bit of shadow boxing, he called me over. We went to the training yard, and sparred for a little while. But that only happened like a couple of times. Otherwise, if he's not busy, he's sitting down, relaxing, and talking with people.
He just sort of gives a little smirk. He kicked your ass, didn't he?
Shut up.
He did.
Yes,
Alright, just
yes.
us us lower people in the cult. We really don't have much on the higher ups, do we? We can only imagine what those people are like.
The way I see it, I may not be able to deal with them now, but in due time.
What about her now? Esmeralda's out of the picture. There's no way I can take on Engel, but Arnell's someone I haven't seen often.
The Wardens scare me. From an ideological standpoint, they concern me. Yes, they're about as ruthless as the old path, but their goal is to sow chaos where there's peace, or when things are too peaceful. I don't think we're gonna. I don't know. I haven't seen Arnell too much, but I imagine he's someone who capitalizes on people being complacent.
I guess that's why you haven't seen him. You're all busy dealing with, well, your own kind of chaos.
Oh, absolutely. If it's not one threat to the world, it's another.
What reason does he have to come here? Other than, well, that Lynoon, but I don't think he's gonna go after her anytime soon.
Unless given a direct order. I don't think he has a
do
reason
that
to.
anyway.
Not after a loss like this. Hits were taken on both sides, but I like to think we came out on top.
All Engel told us was that we were all to gather up and confront the rescue guild here, but he didn't tell us why. He didn't tell us what Lethero told him or anything. He didn't really give us a direction or anything. He just said attack, and so we did. We snuck in. We were told places where we should sneak in because apparently they got some information, like, I don't know, things that were set up or something.
I want to say there was a... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We figured out how to get around whatever was protecting the town, but after that, maybe it's just fight to the last man. I have to wonder if he was just setting us on a death mission.
No.
Or maybe we're a distraction.
To be fair, y'all did catch us off guard. It's just some of us are more guarded than others.
Mm.
And when the word got around, for those of us that were asleep, we were protected. For those of us that were awake, we were escorted if they couldn't fight. And those that could fight, I want to say majority of those who were fighting when everything started, they're not doing too well right now.
Mm.
But from what I can tell, they're recovering. Because things went to hell really fast, really quickly. We just happened to wake up to it.
Yeah.
It said, now that you're faithless like me, what's next?
He just sort of gags and sticks his tongue out.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Fuck that thing.
Yes. Yeah, no joke.
You know, funny thing.
Shoot.
Even though some people in the path were also marked, the Dark One was never our purpose. We were always looking for something else.
Eternatus? The pieces of Eternatus?
Remnants, yeah. Engel always made a big fuss about them, and every time one of them was destroyed, he'd flip his shit, and some of us would pay the price. It's not pretty when he gets pissed off. Especially with that stupid stone he has.
A stone?
He touches the stone, and he just completely changes, and whoever's in the vicinity, well, I'd like to not remember what happens.
Dutifully noted. I didn't see one when he came here, but
He always has it hidden under his scarf.
there's a good chance this won't be the last time I see that guy. Hopefully the next time will be.
Engel, Arnell, Lethero. Elvar.
Besides, yet another person I saw as my enemy for the longest time. But so long as Ingel is alive, my friend's in danger.
Because he has Eternatus.
Yeah.
Sorry, the names just line up.
I know. I
Like
put that
their
together a
own
while ago,
plushie.
but no.
Did you know that the Lythero plushie can one-shot you?
Please. But no. So long as that one's alive, my friend's in danger. So long as Arnell's alive, my friend's in danger. Another friend's in danger. And so long as Lythero's alive,
We're all in
danger. And so long as the Dark One's alive, you get the pattern. So, I'm not resting until that's been taken care of.
A lot of
After that,
a lot of shit that I found myself in being born here to end it.
the first 20 years of your life, and you're a zealot, born into it. And then, hey, your first year being free, suddenly hell. But I would prefer it. I would prefer this 100 times over being some sort of pawn waiting to be killed.
He just reaches up and taps his Mauler. I don't know what I can do, but maybe if things go okay, maybe I can help. At least get back at these fuckers.
Hey. We welcome you with open arms. Though, speaking of helping, I have a question. Without, he touches his necklace, and then touches, the lower part of his ear. Without taking that, would you be willing to spar once in a while? Just pace ourselves, see if we can help each other get better.
Maybe. You wouldn't want to spar with me in, the other way. He just kind of taps the stone again.
Yeah, no, I don't. I saw that. I didn't know what it was, but I think I do now. I definitely know what the liquid is, though.
You know that Clarice gave this to me? This stone?
Oh.
He found it on one of our raids, and when she realized what it was, she decided to give it to me.
Hell of a gift.
It was one of the last things she gave me.
Keep it close.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, for me, it's just keeping my parents' keeping their hobbies going, Like, my mom taught you how to write. My mom was really big in music. Really, really big in music. Like,
I've heard it.
she could, yeah, exactly. So I've picked up. I mean, she taught me a couple of instruments here and there, and I have one, but that's a hobby I want to keep going. And then there's my dad, who's a poet, and
You just don't know it.
oh, he knew it. He knew it, all right. But there's little things like that I'm trying to keep going. you know?
Umbreon is slipping away.
Yeah, I'm Rio doing a sneak. Who knows, maybe when this is all over, I can bring a smile to some people's faces. But that'll be then.
Yeah. Ariel says that she's going to be showing me around with some things.
Understood. I'm not gonna stay in y'all's way. But biggest thing I'm gonna say, alright? Levi extends a hand to Leo. Stay safe out there. I want to be able to see you again when this is all said and done. And even then, before that.
He just looks at it for a moment, hesitantly, before reaching up his own pawn, taking it.
And Levi does not shock him. He knows better.
Like one of those hand buzzers.
No, it's like head cannon. When two electro types tap each other, they're gonna spark. It's a simple hello.
I mean, for all you know, he could be a jester.
He just sort of just slowly takes the pawn, gives a little nod, right?
Yeah.
Oh. See you around on better terms then.
See you around town. And hey, we'll probably share a drink later. And
Not this, right? He just taps his ear.
It's like, speaking of drinks, have you heard of Coffee Salandit? You would get along great.
trust me, I'm not trying to make a death pact right now. Besides, you know what they say. Save it as a last resort. Pray you never need it.
Yeah.
Especially the custom ones.
My
Take
answer.
care.
You too.
Levi pauses. Like, out of curiosity, did you make yours yourself, or someone else made it?
Esmeralda taught me how to make these, so I made mine.
Same here.
And with that, it is now about 10 Pacific. We are heading on 3.5 hours.
It's almost 12 here.
Does anyone else have anything that they would like to do or discuss?
Negative over here, Chief.
I
No,
think
he-
we've gotten to pretty much everything, and it's almost 12. I think everybody's getting pretty much out at this point.
I know 8,000 mentioned doing something with Eden and Apollo.
Yeah, we were.
Wait for another session though.
Yeah, we were going to have that scene where, like, you know, like last session, how Ethan finally got mentioned to about Apollo not just being the namesake, but we can get to that next session.
Yeah, we can do that another time. Master, anything you want?
I had my big scene.
At the beginning.
That was that was the big thing I needed to do.
And myself, I have a reason for why I'm sticking around here.
Mhm.
I'm sure you know why.
Yeah. So, Levi's finished. Caster, Elevie, Padrock, and Apollo down here. So, I suppose that is it for the current session. Wasn't too long. We started pretty decent time and had a pretty decent run, even though we didn't have much planned, but I think it turned out okay.
I go, what key item?
So, with that, that is the end of session 41. So, players, what did you think of this session, Caster?
I really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy getting yeetest elitist by the crossbow.
Oh my god, yeah, almost 200 damage. I was like,
I'm-
ow!
I still feel so bad about that. I did not expect
And
that.
it was a crit. He was mad about getting flinched.
True.
I'm mad about getting
Fair.
Yep.
I mean, it was fun. I can probably consider some stuff with Caster passed out. That's always fun. Really happy to have gotten the Argy and Moria and everyone scene done. I was working on that for a while.
We both were working on that for a while.
Oh.
Emotions.
Yeah. Feels.
Hearts alive.
Pain.
Also, Artie, check whispers. I'm not apologizing.
Oh no, I'm tapping back in. Hold on.
What did he do?
I know this reference, but I can't place it. Fuck.
Nabrialis.
Not oh god, the fucking chrysalis.
That whole trial can take a running jump. Like of everything that could be turned into a solo instance, I would think that would be it.
Agreed. But
We're going on a tangent.
we're going on a tangent. Yes.
Anything else you want to say?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright. Levi.
Excuse me. So I had fun. It was a good session. I got to check in with people. There's one thing I didn't do. I realized that, but that can probably be handled in downtime easily. It'd be something to do between me and you, Glacy.
Yeah.
So that said, once again we fight Necrozma. Once again, I am dying. I went into real talk. I went into that fight with 41 health. Gets hit once. I'm at 17 health. Gets a tick of damage. I'm at 7 health.
And then you get topped up literally the next thing over.
No,
Just like,
that's-
hi, I'm here. Heal.
I had to take the super potion. I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah,
I'm just-
honestly, I don't think it would have healed you to full anyway, so yeah, taking the super potion would probably be the best idea.
We didn't know what it was gonna roll. We just knew, hey, wish heals a lot, right? Yes.
And then
But
it
no.
crits on Caster after I was just like passing mention of Jirachi. Oh, did someone
Jirachi.
mention my name?
Yes. But getting that bit. I'm glad I got to talk to both zealot defects. I'm happy with that. Especially Leo. I like Leo. So this is honestly becoming interesting for me. Just like, I wonder how many defects we can get and actually have a force of them all their own to face off against the big bads.
Rio, Rhea, Elijah, Alisa.
Let it be known that if Leo wasn't a Mawile, but it was instead of Persian, you would have had a Leopatra.
God dang it. But at the same time, we do have I actually need to check the viability of if I just ran a team of the defects. We have enough for a team. I need to check the viability of that.
What are we? Some kind of suicide squad?
Oh no!
God. I knew something like that was coming.
So who's Harley Quinn in this instance?
I mean, my tails are pretty. I have dragon tail. That's a hammer, right?
Fair enough.
Apollo is definitely dead shot.
Nice. I mean, first you gotta get some range moves, though.
He's deadly enough.
Does that make me the Killer Croc?
Keep Aristella's name out your fucking mouth.
I digress though.
Hmm.
I had fun with the town session part. I had a good. I realized immediately what was happening the moment the lights dimmed. For it.
I think we all did.
It was just like lights dimmed. It's like no, we're not doing this.
And then we did it.
And then we did. Which, saying now, that is a vicious thing I have to deal with that no one else does.
What's that? The tick every turn thing.
It's like, you guys, let's fight in the crossbow. Me, I can't breathe.
It's like, stop it! You're making me heal him.
He was
Levi
healing
just-
from that too.
Levi just getting force lightning the entire time. He's fucking Palpatine.
Unlimited power.
Power!
Okay, that's all I got. I'm done. I'm done.
Ellaby.
Well, Restoration Wish got a lot of use today. I am just so glad that level 41 is just around the corner because that means I would have a second option. Holy fuck.
Yep.
Okay. You had me literally going, okay, I can't see health bars, so it's making it really difficult for me to actually figure out who needs it, and I feel like I might be, cutting off, valuable time trying to figure that out. And I feel like the healer edge, because of what it does, I imagine, you would be able to see the health bars of at least your teammates, but I'm not sure if that's possible.
I mean, you can set him to see, but I'll think about it.
It depends on how meta we want to get with it.
Well, I get that. It's just, it's really hard to figure out who really needs it, and I feel like I've been taking too much time out of the fights by trying to figure that out.
No, you're fine. For me, when you asked, I'm literally like, how can I see what my health is at without saying it? I'm like, he's in pain. He can stand, but he's. I'm a little bit he's a little bit over halfway.
Yeah, literally the only thing I can see is that, he took an injury. Okay, he's at least at below half. Okay, so he used an item. I don't know what his health was at before he used the item.
Go ahead, Caster.
Maybe spoof the Rise system bit where you can get general quarter health increments.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, technically, if you know a tick of their health, you can just multiply it by 10 and get a good guesstimate of their max health.
I already know the max health. It's just every time I see a tick, it's kind of obvious at that point.
Yeah.
So, Paulo.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Yes. Good.
This was a very fun session. I felt like Apollo was a lot more productive in battle, particularly on those single target attacks. If we had just had one more fucking round in that entire engagement, I would have been very happy because I might have actually been able to take down that claw. Or at least get very close to it.
We at least managed to spear him again. That's twice we've harpooned the fucker.
There's a reason I haven't been showing the ticks whenever they lose ticks of health.
Oh, I bet.
Because they're not supposed to know how many hit points it has, period.
And before it has over thousands.
Anything else, Apollo?
I want to tip my hat to Artemis for another spectacular job with Artemis and Moria. As far as pretending the end of the legend that is Artemis the Absol in the PMD universe. So
Here. I agree.
Other than that, I think this was a very fun session, and I am looking forward to next week.
Yep. So, Padrock.
That was a pretty neat session. Definitely need to work on my kind of still quite lacking my improv skills. You can probably tell by the talent session bit.
Getting better.
Yeah.
It really is a skill that you have to keep after.
Yeah. I do quite like how the flying fight was pretty neat. Definitely makes sense that they as annoying as it was to get blasted out in a hit like that. It definitely makes sense that, given where they are right now, that this thing would be able to do that, and it also as annoying as it might be, it also helps maintain this thing as the credible threat that it is, that it can pull off hits like that. After that, you definitely had me feeling some tears during the party bit, Artemis. So you did quite a nice job with that, and it's also nice nice to get to see Artemis's character, the character getting to retire.
After 4 campaigns.
If it's all the same with you, I think he was trying to make up for last session that he felt he wasn't performing as well.
I mean, to be fair, we had that scene planned, but we didn't get to do it because the session went on too late.
Fair.
I was I was mentally preparing for that whole scene. Yeah, it's Artie and Moria who are retiring.
Aside from that, I don't have anything to say that hasn't really already been said.
Yeah. Let's see. I should have gotten pictures ready already. I don't think we have many. Let's see. Creations.
There's a couple.
We have a couple. Yes, and I will also need to make Kua's new token.
Right. I'll send you that image file right away.
I did notice that there were others that got new tokens this session. We didn't get to see one of them, though.
Only one of them did. It was only Ariel.
Really? Because I saw one of them that would look different than what was you. Whatever. I may have missed it from before.
So, let's see. Did we show Kua last session?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, then we'll start it with these two. We just have 2, which is fine. Actually, no, we have 3. Right. Send me the one that you want me to show.
The 2 that I saw, I think, are just memes.
So I think we should do those 2 first.
Yeah. And send me the specific.
And save the serious one for last.
So yeah, send me the specific one that you want me to show, Bryce.
I actually have to open up my Twitch window now.
Hold on. Did we show the one for Kua? Because I'm seeing that
Yes, we did.
Yes, it was at the very end. It was
yeah.
They said, someone said, wasn't there one for Kua? And that reminded me that I still had forgotten to post the Kua art.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask y'all a question because I don't know which version I want to send here. Would you like to see the proper picture or the one that would be for the campaign?
Let's see
One
both.
for the campaign.
I'm not showing both.
I want to see the drawn style one, like the one that made to look like the piece of art.
Yeah, the campaign one is probably the proper one, right?
Okay. The campaign one is the one that seems to be agreed on.
So you can send that one.
I'll send that your way. Although I realize that... well. Y'all said the campaign one, so I'll show it now instead of when it comes up in session.
Yep. I'm gonna load that up.
Technically, wait. Which one are we talking about?
Well, you'll see.
You'll see. First
I guess
things.
we're about to see, I guess.
So,
Would you?
as for the pictures, we have 2 memes and we have a piece of art. So, for the memes, we have 2 from Crimson.
God dang it, Crimson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Yamcha Oh, God. Of course it would. Of course it would.
We just need this, but it's just Lugia and just like Castor and Patarok are just like little blips. It's just like Castor's tail and Patarok's ear fluff are just sticking up beneath the Lugia.
And you just see Luffy standing up there like, ow.
Sizzling. So, the next one from Crimson is this.
Start of chapter 4. This is fine. Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
running.
Everything's fucked.
I told you this was going to be a big one.
Googly moogly, it's all good to shit, Kupo.
That said, I know that at least Artemis and Harasath have not seen this to its completion.
Yep. So,
I was
We
only
will-
told of something and never really given context.
we will look at it now.
Oh, it's this.
Good. This in the stream this was being drawn on was so fun.
And then I had to sleep.
Yeah, the sleep.
I had to sleep. Yeah, I
Wasn't
saw it
this,
before the.
wasn't this the thing that the mayor gave you?
Probably.
This
Yep.
is, in fact, the picture that Celine gave Levi, which Florine drew, and even signed.
Yeah, I see that. You're looking at me so happy.
So,
Yep, that is left to right. Levi's grandfather being the Sylveon, Levi's mom being the Pikachu, and Levi's grandmother being the Raichu. So yes, this is where the joke about Levi being a Fey dragon came from.
Ah, no wonder. It's no wonder that Flaros' Sylveon is just like dragon.
and this was done by none other than Scott Derg.
That is
Pikachu's
so cup, don't you lie to me.
fluffy.
What's up, 8,000?
That Pikachu's so fluffy.
They really are. This is awesome.
The hardtail, though, it looks like the hardtail is so fluffy that it looks like a club.
So if Scott were here, we'd say thank you. Hopefully, maybe you see this sometime. But yeah, that is a picture by Scott. And that is all the pictures today. And I already know who I'm going to be rating.
Oh, what?
There's a certain Prima is currently doing raid night on Destiny 2.
Destiny.
So,
Meet your
we
destiny.
will raid the Prima.
Meet your destiny.
Araya's finally here. Artie and Araya can abscond on their journey to find the other plane.
Then a side project.
Just remember that the baby must be protected.
Baby.
So yeah, we'll raid Meko Canova and enjoy the chaos that is Destiny 2. They're probably after, or what was it, the Queen of Light or something like that? The latest expansion? Either way, so Mako is late game, so if you are playing Destiny, you probably will see stuff like that, so be warned. And get lots of flippies, enjoy, and hope you guys have a fun time, and we will see you next week, same time. Later.
Later.
Raid.